Aloha kako guys, and welcome back to Just and True. I'm just going to go over a real quick video on my ratio to silver to gold. If you are a silver stacker, you're going to like this. If you are a prepper who's kind of against silver stacking, you'll like this too. I'm going to show you the ratio I do to silver to gold. First of all, with my silver, I do basically only buy minted coins, so that is a Eagle or Liberty. Oop, it's very loud, Liberty. Such a Liberty. Dollar, it's very easily recognizable. But what a lot of people forget to do with this is back it up with its own hedge. So a lot of people get this because they're worried about economic strife or even collapse, and which is important to have in that case. And so they get this as a hedge to their wealth and to have something valuable. Now when you have this as a security, a security against their wealth, to have this you need a security on itself, which is what I call gold, because it's worth more. And this is my gold. And without this gold, you shouldn't have any of this. If you don't have any of this, which isn't gold by the way, this is ammo. I'm just getting to the point you need ammo. This is actually .44, this is a 44 cal, this is my favorite. Without any of this, I don't care what your flavor is, you don't get any of this, okay? If you don't have any food and water, then you don't get this. There is a chain of command when it comes to your supply, and it goes water, food, medical supply, ammo, and then this, okay? I understand some people would put ammo first, but you can live longer without ammo than you can water, food, medical supply. But ammo is a must. You can have all of those things and not have silver, and you'll be okay. But if you are missing one of those, food, water, medical supply, or ammo, you will not be okay in a SHTF situation. Without this, you'll be fine if you have the other four things. So if you're stacking these things, you don't really need to stack this. You could put all this into here. But as a full diversified prepper, you should be ready for Occam's razor, what's most likely about to happen, right? So full-out war, EMPs going off, martial law, very possible, but a lot less likely to happen than just a plain old economic collapse. So this in itself is a great thing to have, again, as a hedge against your wealth, and just to have something physical that is a value that you can trade or sell in a time of strife or need. But you shouldn't be worrying about this, silver or gold, at all, unless you have lots of this. And that's just my opinion. Because without this, this is your hedge for your silver and your gold. Your gold and your silver is worthless. Now, without food and water, you're not going to need ammo, because you're not going to need to defend yourself, because first of all, no one's going to come after you and you're probably going to die anyway. So if you don't have food and water, you don't need to worry about your ammo. So I do have a ratio, actually. I do have a ratio. So for every ounce of silver that I own and I buy, I get 100 rounds. Now I don't know, it doesn't matter what caliber it is, it doesn't matter what it's for. I like to get in each range. Most people know that I have my 3 ranges I like to stick to, my close, my medium, and my long. So I get 100. Doesn't matter which one I'm getting of, but for every ounce, get 100 rounds. And that's just a good, steady ratio, I find. Other than that, you don't even need to be worrying about ammo unless you have food and water and medical supplies. So don't get it twisted. And I think too many people going out there and spending hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, and in some cases tens of thousands of dollars on silver. And I'll go ahead and ask them, wow, you must have like an awesome trauma kit. Like you're spending that much money on silver? How much money have you spent on ammo? Like, dang, you must have 50-gallon barrels, food-grade barrels, just stacked to the gill. You gotta have a food pantry that'll last for 20 years. And they'll be like, no, I just got silver. Oh yeah, I spent a little bit on food, but no, silver's my main thing. So I'm not talking bad on silver. I hope I'm not offending anybody, because you get really passionate about your silver, and it's a hobby. It totally is. I love it. It's amazing. And I definitely stack it, but I stack it last. Food, water, actually, if you want to do an order, water, food, medical supplies, ammo, and then silver. do not get it twisted, because making the mistake of having lots of this could cost you and your family your life. If you end up running out of food before, and then you have a stack of silver, you can't eat it, it can't dress your wounds, you can't drink it, and if there is an emergency out there, and food, water, and medical supplies are few and far between, if not non-existent, nobody's going to want this. They're going to want food, water, and medical supplies. So even in that case, even in that situation, food, water, and medical supplies will be and ammo will be more valuable than even silver, because silver, as somewhat seen by a small group of people, even though it is traded and known well throughout all of human history to be traded in times of commerce, that was at times where humans were very self-sufficient. Water and food wasn't predominantly, just wasn't controlled by very few sources. So food, water, medical supplies first, and then you're going for your silver. Other than that, that's about it. I just wanted to go over my ratio: 100 rounds to 1 ounce of silver. And before you even worry about your ammo, you need food, water, and medical supplies. Don't get caught up spending thousands of dollars in silver if you're not already spending that much money or more on food and water. If you're spending hundreds of dollars on silver, then you should be spending thousands of dollars on food and water. If you're spending just $50 a week on silver, then you should be spending $100 on food, water, and ammo. You gotta understand that this, even at the end of the day, even though we do put a value to it, it's still intrinsically worthless. Now you can say, oh, but we make technology out of it. It's not going to keep you alive. So I get that it is valuable. That's why I spend a lot of money on it. I get there's value and reasons to stack it. I'm not saying don't. I'm saying this is a necessary tool. It will come in handy, but it will not do you any good if you die of dehydration, starvation, or dysentery. So don't waste your time, money, and effort and put all your faith in something that is intrinsically worthless. It's another faith-based thing. It might be a little bit more solid, like within our fiat currency, but it's not nearly as truly valuable as food, water, and ammunition. If you look at Bosnia and Venezuela for modern examples, gold and silver does fine there, does great. You can trade it, you can sell it, but at the end of the day, all you're going to do with that gold, silver, or the money you trade it for is get food, water, and ammunition, medical supplies. I'm beating a dead horse here, okay? I get it. You guys get it. Again, that's just one opinion. Don't tear me a new a-hole for all the people out there that are just silver stackers. Stacking is necessary. It is just another angle to be prepared for, an economic angle. But before you should even worry about an economic angle, you need to worry about self-sufficiency. And this will not keep you warm. It will not keep you fed. Even though you can trade for those things, cut out the middleman. Alright guys, love you. Have a good night. Bye.